after doing the BMX circuits and all that to get into it, I finally got around. I won. It was a huge shock to everybody. And that was my first professional championship in Peru, of all places. I know, it's crazy, but
in Peru?
Yeah, Peru. It's a great place. You should go sometime. So
that's amazing. I will probably ride my bike there.
Oh yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah. It's a great place to ride bikes.
Oh my goodness, that is awesome. So what happened after? I cannot wait. I need to know what happened after that race and that big moment.
After I won, I mean, you know, life just kept getting crazier and crazier. I kept winning. That's when I entered the Tour de Sesame Street, and then I won that 8 times. I was going around the South American circuit. I won that 6 times, and just going all over the place. And that's when the fame kicked in. I got to meet all kinds of celebrities like Kermit the Frog, Elmo, Chef Giada, Oprah Winfrey. Got to meet all these people, got to go to all these fancy parties and dinners, award ceremonies, magazine shoots. It was crazy. I mean, it was just every single day. I was training, I was winning. It was incredible. It was amazing. I can't explain to you in words how awesome it was.
That's amazing. I've written down a lot of words so far.
Oh, yeah.
That is so awesome. So it must have been amazing. Like, did it cost you anything? I mean, was there a negative side to that? I definitely want to make sure I write everything down.
Yeah, no, that's a great question. You know, it did cost a lot to do that. You know, as I kept wanting to win more and more and more, what ended up happening was I had to keep training all the time. You know, I was always in the gym, working out, getting in rad shape like I am right now.
Oh, of course.
You know, fixing up my bike, making it go faster and faster. And then, of course, just being out and about all the time. You know, just I was never at home. I never could stay at my house. My family started to miss me. I missed like all these big events, weddings, birthday parties. I didn't even get to be home for Christmas. I didn't even get to open my Christmas presents. And so, I mean, I'm sorry. It's hard. It's hard to talk about.
I understand.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was the biggest cost. It was, you know, you don't get to be with the things that matter the most. So
that is so devastating. So it really did have a cost, just wanting all of the more and the more and the more. Okay.
But there is a silver lining to all this, because after I realized that was how this was going, I decided I needed to retire. I mean, I had won 35 racing championships. 35. I felt like I was in a good place to retire at that point. And I decided to come back home and teach here at Transportation Community College, where I could, you know, still talk about biking and relive the glory days of just being the #1 biker in the world, and yet still go home and see my family and be there for birthdays and Christmases. So, and I get to share what I love the most with bright young minds such as yourself, Kimberly. So,
well, that is true. We all know that.
I was miserable for a long time, but now I'm happier than I've ever been. So,
That's
anyways,
amazing.
let's move on to our next lesson.